You are welcome. Yeah. Okay, actually, let me tell you, I just left my home when I was a 14-year-old boy. That time there was no plan, nothing idea about Vedanta. I just wanted to learn some music, and when I approached one sadhu, one Maharaj in Maharashtra, so he was teaching Vedanta. I started listening him, and slowly that the desire, I can say the urge more and more to know about Vedanta, it has come. Then I left the music, then I became the total full-time seeker of Vedanta, where I was studying Vedanta in Marathi medium. So, but I wanted to know more about Vedas, our scripture, those are in Sanskrit. So Sanskrit language was not taught there. So for the sake of Sanskrit language, to learn Sanskrit language, I have come to Rishikesh. And I was staying near another ashram here, and where brahmacharis from our ashram used to come to study in Kailas ashram. They told me that our Swamiji is coming here, Puja Swamiji is coming here. Why don't you come and meet Swamiji? I had a Swamiji darshanam, and that day itself I thought I should learn from Swamiji. But the barrier was that I did not know English those days, and Swamiji was teaching in English medium only. So I used to pray that one day I should learn little bit English, and at least some text to study under Puja Swamiji. It happened, Puja Swamiji himself, Swami Suddhanandji, they told me to come to our ashram and stay here. That's what I came to Swamiji. Then Swamiji asked me to study here. I was studying here from Swami Aishvaryananda, and he used to help Swami Suddhanandji. Then 1994, Puja Swamiji asked me to come to Anaikati ashram to attend the second course. So I attended the second course of Swamiji, and that was my dream came true, to study under Swamiji. And whatever I have studied here in Hindi medium, so that was with me, but the clarity about Shastra, the Pramana Vicharam, and how the Shastra is applicable in our life, and what are the things we should imbibe in our life from the Shastra, those things Swamiji taught us in Anaikati course. Swamiji used to say many times, there are many big Mahatmas, they can teach Vedanta, but Vedanta should be not only taught, it should be lived. You should listen to the Shastra, understand the Shastra, and live it according to Shastra. So that was, I always kept in my mind. But when Swamiji asked us to go and teach in public after end of the course, I used to teach. Teaching was there, but I was not satisfied, because whatever there is in Shastra, whatever Shankaracharya tells, I used to unfold that, but I was not happy with that, because the value structure was not complete in my life. I could see that. And Swamiji used to say, unless that value structure is in your life, you will not enjoy the Vedanta. Then for that purpose, Swamiji has always in mind, because Antakaran Shuddhi is not available anywhere else unless you do something for that. For that I felt in my life, same Seva was needed for Antakaran Shuddhi. And when Swamiji started this aim for Seva activities, Swamiji asked us, this is what I have started, those who like to join this aim for Seva activities can join. Then slowly I also got involved in aim for Seva. then helping others, I could get more and more clarity, and I can say that the calmness in mind and less expectations, all these things, whatever things we need in getting the Shastra in our life, I could get slowly. That was, I can say, directly Swamiji taught Shastra, but indirectly Swamiji made us to live Shastra through Seva. Sometimes people tell me that, oh, you are a good teacher, you can teach and you are doing the Seva only. I feel Seva is, I can have one day, one class, 2 class maximum. Rest of the time what I will do. So this is what I am doing. My Guru's Sankalpa, I am instrumental with that. Swamiji is getting done all these things from me. And because of my being Nimitta, there are some families, some children, they are getting benefited. So I am instrument in between. So I don't say that I am doing this thing, but by being Nimitta, things are happening. So this is what I feel, this is the kind of, I can say, from my part, so contribution to society.
What is the role of Seva in a seeker's life?
Seeker's life, Seva is needed. You know, in olden days, we used to hear that when the seeker goes to Guru, Guru used to send him to do these many years to go take cows and grazing, all these things. That was directly told by Guruji. And that is very much needed, I feel. Because the seeker, wherever we see, we don't go and still live in forest now. We are living in societies. We are living in like cities. So people are taking care of us. Sadhus are taken care of by societies, people. So what is our role? We also do something to them. Either you can teach them. Teaching is not possible 24 hours. Rest of the time, you can contemplate on that whatever teaching you are taught, or help them to do this Seva. So this like children can get to this activities, school, all these things. You can help them. So it is very much needed for our Antakaran Shuddhi, I can say, and the Antakaran Sthirta also. So Seva should be part of our life, sadhaka's life. You can do this social activities, or you can do more and more teaching. I feel the more and more teaching also is helping of the society. Vedanta. Yeah.
Can you share something about the projects you are involved with?
Okay. See, the All India Movement for Seva, Swamiji has started. So I am also part of the All India Movement for Seva, Aim for Seva. There in Madhya Pradesh, I am running 10 hostels and 2 schools right now, and one more school is coming up now. So almost more than 535 students are full time with us with Aim for Seva, and there I am a coordinator. There are 2-3 brahmacharis with me. They are directly involved in the Seva activities. Almost I think 80-85 staff is there with me. So they are looking after the teaching and taking care of the students, all these things, driving, all these things. And because of sadhus being involved in these activities, and big fund is handled, so the donors are very much, they are sure, they don't have any kind of hesitation to giving the funds. And I do travel other part of India also to help other coordinators, because I can say a senior coordinator of Aim for Seva. So others, whenever they need my help, I do travel. I do go northeast also, Mizoram, Tripura, Nagaland, Meghalaya, Assam, all these places I do go, because when Puja Swamiji was there, Puja Swamiji asked me, because he has heard from somebody in especially Mizoram, there are a lot of problems are going on to those are Hindus there. So Swamiji told me to go and find out what is happening there. So I went there, The Mizoram, there are 3 tribes. One is Mizo, second is Chakma, third is Riang. The Mizos are 90%. Chakmas and Riangs are 5% here. And Mizos are all Christians. Chakmas are Buddhists and Riangs are Hindus. So those 5% Riang people were living in Mizoram, but they were forced to get converted. Also because of other things, and they were not able to cope with those people. They were asked to go out. So they are living in Tripura border. So first time I went there, I think 2010, to Mizoram, the Tripura border, and I have seen that the condition, the living condition, there are no schools there, and there are no properly built houses also for them. Only huts are there, and sometimes suppose somebody's hut gets some fire, all huts will burn. All these things are happening there. There is no electricity, there are no water facilities there. So all these things I have seen, and each house I can see 5-6 children are there, no school for them. So when I came back and I gave a report to Puja Swamiji, Swamiji felt very shocked to hearing this thing, and he told me that I want report from there and we can do something for them. So next time I went there, I got the report from there, and Swamiji gave the report to Subramaniam Swami those days to do something for those people. And that also Subramaniam Swamiji filed this case for the, again, Mizoram government, something that is going on. But side by side we have started helping them. We have started taking children from there. I have started taking some families from there to help them financially. So now also almost I think 50-60 students are there in Madhya Pradesh from Mizoram. And for Nagaland also, we have started one Chhatral in Nagaland. Puja Swamiji wanted us to go and see the land. We saw the land, we have built the building there now. Now we are going to start this year, this Chhatral in Nagaland also. So like that, I go out of Madhya Pradesh also, other places, and coordinate with other coordinators. And this is what the Seva activities are going on now from our side.
Can you share something about the challenges you faced while doing Seva and how you have overcome it?
Initially there was challenge for me, especially in Madhya Pradesh, when I have started hostel building there. So first time I wanted to get some students in a hostel. I went and visited each and every house. So please send your child to my ashram. We don't say hostel there, ashram. We will educate your child and totally free of charge. We will not charge for you. Initially it was very difficult. They were not believing us because they thought because they will take our child and child may be disappear somewhere. So initially it was difficult, but slowly over time, I think after 2 years, 3 years, now that problem is not there. And the problem is there not because sometimes what happens, the children, they come and study with us after 9th standard. The challenges comes after 9th standard, their mind becomes a little more open and they have many ideas in their mind. I want to do this, I want to do this. Suppose our guidance, they don't accept that time after 9th standard. Generally we take the children from 4th standard, 4th to 5th, 7th, 8th, 9th, up to 9th they will listen, but after 9th they don't listen. Still it is going on. Then we have to have some counseling to them. We have to get some professional counselor to talk to them. And parents, they will say, we don't know what is to be done, you have to decide. Suppose you ask parents, you have to tell your child that he or she doesn't listen to us. He says, no, you have to decide, we don't know about what. We don't know, we are not educated, so you have to decide. So now slowly we are getting more counseling to them, and now because of that, at least I can say in my Madhya Pradesh, 90% students they are doing college also. 10% they are dropped out. They are doing college also, and this year I could get 16 student college campus selection. There are 6 boys they got selected in Sundara Finance, 4 boys got selected in TCS, and 3 boys got selected in our Wipro. So like different companies they are getting selected, And many of boys, they have gone to police. They have selected police service. So like that, things are okay. But the challenge is that the teenage, no, it comes up to 12th standard, up after 13th, 14th year, that mind becomes more open. Open means they have many ideas and difficult to channelize them. That is a big task now, this time. So there's one girls hostel I am running in Khategaon, near Indore, 120 kilometers from Indore. There only girls are living there, and all tribal girls. Few girls are there, like the other scheduled caste, some girls are there. So it is 3 kilometers away from Khategaon, and lot of farmers are there. They are also having their farmhouse there. They live there. Their cows are there. Sometimes they will ask us to take this buttermilk from there. So our warden or administrators or ladies are there. They will go along with children to bring the buttermilk. One day, one girl along with two girls, the elder girl and with the two girls, they went to bring the buttermilk from the farmhouse. The farmer knew there's one girl was near, almost I think 15 kilometers away from village. She was like in, they say, I don't know what do they here. In Maharashtra, that word is there. For, they say like the backward family, Mahar, Chamar family. And he was Thakur, that person Thakur. He said that to that girl, here onwards, आज से इसी लड़की को हमारे यहाँ मत लाना, कि चमार की लड़की है. The two girls along with her, they were tribal girls. One was from Dindori district, one was from Dewa district. Those two girls told so, why दादाजी, why did you, क्यों ऐसे बोल रहे हो? बोले नहीं, वो चमार के बच्चों का हमारे यहाँ पर हम अंदर आने देते नहीं, तुम आ सकते हो. He said, no, but हम आएंगे नहीं, हम बंद करें आना. बोले आपका छाछ आज भी हम नहीं ले जाएंगे. They did not take the buttermilk and they came back to ashram. Then this thing they have told to warden. Warden told, you did very good. We don't want buttermilk from their house. We want to have this oneness with everybody. We don't have the separation. Who's chamar and who's all these things. We don't want to do that. Better you did not. Then next day I was supposed to go there. Then these girls, they told me, so the warden told me, Swami, yesterday what happened, and did we do right or we have made a mistake? Actually, you did right thing. Because we don't want the separation to continue again. Then after 1 month, that the Thakur, he himself called me. He said, Maharaj ji, वो लड़की आती नहीं हमारे छाछ लेने के लिए. मैंने कहा, this what happened, I have heard, is it true? Or he said, yeah, it is true, but we don't want that girl to come. I said, then they will not come. I cannot force them to go and pick up buttermilk from your house. Either you have to change or let it be, you can use whatever way you want to put buttermilk. So that I like that idea. The girls, they have the unity. Unity means like the oneness. The oneness is there. So I appreciated that and I told this to many people. So now these girls, both of these girls, those who have refused to take the buttermilk, they are studying in Manjakudi college. They are doing college in Manjakudi now. So the students, they stay in cities. Of course, they have a lot of things to do. In their work is there, offices are there. So whatever time, actually they have to fix time for the study of Vedanta study. And my suggestion there, side by side, they can spare some time or something for like children nearby, some slum areas, something where Sundays, Saturdays they can go and help those people there. Because there are many children. I feel that wherever I go there, my mind goes whether this child is studying or goes to school or not. I do not know, because that chinta, no, that worries my mind always. So I want that everybody should feel that, and let every child should get basic education. Like Puja Swamiji used to say, no, I don't want my country, no child should be without education. Everybody should be educated. So everybody should take the responsibility. Once we give proper education to children, no, they will not live in that condition. They will come up. So those are the students living in cities, they can help even one child also. That is more than enough. Suppose like their houses, the servant maids come. Their children also, they can take care of one child. Somebody can take children, one girl or one boy. They can educate them, give the fees of the child, school fees, they can do that. Or suppose Saturday, Sundays, call them to your place. If you are relaxed, they can come and teach them some maths or whatever language they can teach, or some values they can teach them. That is a Seva activities. For them also it will be very helpful, because they will feel we are doing something for others. Of course, they are doing the social service, they are doing this office work, everything is there. They are taking care of their families, but apart from their family, we say this Manushya Yagya. Manushya Yagya is not taking care of our own family only. It's taking care of some other people also. That Manushya Yagya can be fulfilled. And take care of little bit about like Bhuta Yagya also. Like Panchamahayagya, what we talk about, no? This Manushya Yagya can be done little bit, and Bhuta Yagya also can be done. Everybody does like Deva Yagya, Pitri Yagya, Rishi Yagya, they have this in part of life. But these two yagyas are generally left out, so they can take care of that also. Puja Swamiji's one word I always like, when we were in course in Anekati, Swamiji once he told, people come to study Vedanta with me because they hear about, they know that I have the clarity about Vedanta. But I personally, I would like to tell people, please live with Vedanta. For teaching Vedanta, you can start teaching also somewhere else. But living Vedanta is different than teaching Vedanta. So that's why I like that. And then I decided that this, because though I was not that much confident with the English language, but whatever I could receive from Swamiji, I started assimilating that and living with Vedanta. That was I like Swamiji's this word. People, he told people come to study with me because they know I have the clarity of Vedanta, but I like suggest to live with Vedanta.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome.